Okay, John, it's your topic. Hope you're not holding your breath.
Mm-hmm. So, mine is a video game topic. I kind of thought of this on the way over. I was thinking about a video game that I loved playing, and I thought, what the fuck ever happened after I beat that? Like, what happened if the story kept going? So I started thinking, what are the top 3 video games that you've either played, beaten, really were into to the point where you're like, I gotta know the backstory, I gotta know everything about this game's storyline, that you were just like, I wish there was a sequel so I could figure out what the next part of the story is gonna be. So your top 3 and why?
Are we going to list off all 3, or are we going to bounce off one?
We can bounce off like we did before.
I need to brainstorm. One's kind of funny. Because as a kid, I'm sorry if that was your leg. As a kid, I loved Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, boy, did I flip out. But then the spin-off games never really attracted my attention until Stream. So when Kingdom Hearts 2 ended, I was like, yo, Kingdom Hearts 3.
When's it coming?
And we've been asking that for almost 10 years.
And we're still
so it's been
waiting.
nearly 8 years. So
and we're still waiting.
Still waiting. Progress being made, but still waiting. So I think that would be a big game. Just because, like, it's a lot of fun. I love Disney. I'm not super into Final Fantasy, but it's cool to see that mixture of style. And then the worlds were always fun. It was fun discovering the worlds, because, like, back in the day, you didn't have internet to really, like, check out all the game news and, like, every single thing that's coming out for the game and things like that. So, like, a lot of it was still very mysterious and things like that. So, like, it was always cool how the game works. It works as world by world. You're going and you're, like, saving them or help solve their world's problems and things like that. And each world represents a different Disney franchise. So, like, Mulan or Tarzan or Alice in Wonderland or Lanica or Neverland, things like that. So, as you complete a world, different paths or roads would open up, and you literally have to take your little spaceship and fly. It's like a little mini game when you shoot all the little dudes.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
you get to the world, and then you're like, you see it slowly come into frame, and you're like, oh cool, it's this one! It's like, oh shit, this franchise is in the game or whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, even the little guest characters that you can call up for, like, assists and stuff like that, like, Stitch is one of them, so you're just, like, rocking out with Stitch, and he's, like, blasting fuckers with the thing. And, Kingdom Hearts 2 is one of my favorite scenes, where it's, like, a big fucking battle with a lot of familiar names. It's got Cloud in there, it's got Leon, Yuffie, Aerith, fucking Stitch is there, IRL shooting bitches. The girls from Final Fantasy X-2 are in there as little, like, pixie girls, but they're like, it's just this big, massive, heartless, like, fucking armada. But you run through this path, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Not like a boss run, but, like, they're invading constantly. So you're, like, running from teammate to teammate down this path, like, doing tag team shit and fucking whatnot, fighting the Heartless. So dope. Like, just run, bing, 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 okay, saved you, run over here, bing, bing, bing. And then when you got to Cloud, like, they all have this dramatic cutscene and shit. It's like, oh, that looks so cool. And stuff like that. And I don't know, they're just awesome. So with Kingdom Hearts 3, with it being the end, like, just imagining not the capacity, the size of that battle and game. John, you had 2.
I know. Starting to
still have a whole nother podcast to do.
I'm about to get up and get something to drink.
Yeah,
I should stand up.
Exciting.
So that's one. Billy.
Like Bunny type something. Super asked me to mention that you're also
lagging.
That you've also gotten 30 Kingdom Hearts games between then and now. That's a good one.
I think you did mention that, right?
No. Such a good part of the game. Thank you, Pancake. It is.
So, the one I want to do, it had a third game to it, but it was absolutely shit.
So do you wish that they remade it?
No, I wish that one didn't exist and they had a different one that was actually good.
Okay.
It was Destroy All Humans, Brett. Because Destroy All Humans' first one was fantastic. It was a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
The second one was not as fantastic, but it was still very fun.
Still need to play that on stream.
Third one
Number
sucks.
2. And then the third one
I got
was
sidetracked.
Destroy All Humans, Big Willie Unleashed, which was absolutely...
Big Willie Unleashed.
That's
Now we know. Now we
That's
know
how
why
you
Billy
know
played
it sucks. Don't even put a number on it. Big Willie Unleashed.
It was terrible.
Who's the fucking guy in marketing? Is like, you know what? This will
Big
sell.
Willie.
It was only on the fucking Wii, too.
Oh, that's why
Oh my, no.
Billy, come on. You should have known.
Oh, no.
Oh, I knew it was gonna suck. That's why I'm talking about it. That's why I want a third one that's actually good. Because, I don't know, the first 2 were fun, killing everybody.
It was
I sound like a
GTA
terrible
with little
person.
aliens.
Yeah, it was a GTA game with aliens.
True.
It was voice acting, threw me back to Invader Zim.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was just great.
Oh, I mean,
Crypto.
Girl, what?
These waffles got peanuts.
And then whoever did Crypto,
Fucking love that episode. It's the shortest, like, stupidest episode. Sorry.
Girl, what?
whoever did Crypto's voice too was fantastic as well. Just the extremely,
That guy does a lot of voices.
yeah, the extremely deep, not matched his alien voice.
No.
But
Milky Way, not sponsored.
yeah, so Big Willie Unleashed was terrible because all you did was you were just in like the the Big Willie restaurant in the Destroy All Humans game. You were the big dude who held the burger and you like stomped people and like it was really stupid and I hated it and I sold it to my friend for $10.
Nice.
So I wish they made a Destroy All Humans 3 a different area because number 2 takes place in London and Tokyo. Yeah.
You just wish that they would have kept going east.
President.
The first one, the first one's in all.
Or you hollow guys as president, yeah.
The first one's all U.S. You go everywhere. Second one's in Tokyo, Japan, or Japan and England.
So where would you go? Russia?
Yeah,
Canada,
maybe like
Mexico?
something crazy like that. Go to Saudi Arabia or something.
Disneyland?
Keep going east, go China, Tokyo.
Maybe you like.
He said London and Tokyo.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
What if
I
like
missed that.
you were on his planet and like the humans came after you
Ooh.
and you had to defend them? That'd be fun.
Mm.
I mean, that would make no scientific sense, but none of those games made scientific sense because they were little blue aliens who. Like,
Gray.
I'm not green. But yeah, great game. You should play the second one. It's got my favorite gun ever in any game. There's a
Sheepinator? Oh, sorry, matching plane.
That's a good gun too. But it's it was the gravity discs. And you could shoot it, and then it just shoots the shit up in the air. And like I maxed it out, so I had like 5 discs in it, and I would just like go into the London streets and just and like all these fucking cars would be going up, and then they'd fall down like randomly, and I would just cause complete mayhem, just shooting cars and shit up in the air.
Shooting cars.
So, one of my 3, Billy will disagree.
No, Billy never disagrees.
One of mine was Call of Duty Ghosts. I want to know what the fuck happens to the brother. Because he gets taken by Rourke, and obviously if you watch past the cutscenes, he throws him into a pit in the middle of South America like he was. And he breaks him. So I want to see what happens if his brother comes back and tries to... If your brother comes back and tries to kill you, or is it you that gets taken?
Was Ghost based off the guy in Modern Warfare 2?
No.
Okay.
Ghost was its own standalone.
It's a legit question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know they have the same
the same
skull
mask.
cover mask, and everybody loves
Well,
that character. In
it was
Modern
kind of-
Warfare,
it was-
You know what his name was?
His name was
Ghost.
Ghost. But it was
Oh,
kind of like an
nice.
idea. Like, they were the super special secret ops that were always hidden that no one knew about them.
Oh, okay. Well, that guy wasn't very hidden, but yep.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know what happens. I want to know what happened to, like, it's one of the only storylines that was never continued. Like, Modern Warfare, they finished Modern Warfare. That story ended. Like, obviously, you killed Makarov. Oops, sorry, spoiler alert.
It's like 2008
Yeah.
they played that game.
I mean, we're still going with Black Ops. Shock. Hopefully this isn't a futuristic one.
What?
He's saying Black Ops 4.
Oh, they had a question.
It's not your topic. I don't have to raise my hand.
So we're going Black Ops 4. So we're still going with that
Yep.
storyline.
They said it's not futuristic.
Ooh, I'm excited then.
It says it's modern day.
That's not so bad. I'm alright with that.
I live there.
Well, they could immediately do another historic one.
Yeah.
Right after.
I'd like them to go back to Vietnam. It'd be cool.
Vietnam was terrible.
What? I enjoyed Black Ops thoroughly.
Yeah, I know. They already did it. And Vietnam was a terrible war. Terrible time. A lot of people
That's
died.
the point of it. There's a lot of history and a lot of dark blood
A lot of
there.
wars that happens.
Yeah. Right.
But no, yeah, I want to continue the story of after you blew up the train and it's you and your brother laying there on the beach, like, oh, finally it's over, and then Rourke comes out of nowhere and takes one of you, throws you in a freaking pit. Like, what happens after that? Like, come on, it's a huge cliffhanger.
Does it have to be story based?
That's kind of what I was going off.
Dicks. Okay.
In my hands.
I was gonna be like Marvel Capcom. But make a good one. Far Cry 3.2. No. Anybody else have a second one?
I think they go on group.
I did have a second one. I was trying to remember it.
Dicks. That was self-contained. Damn it.
Oh, Infamous.
Didn't play it.
So you want Desmond?
Yeah.
Desmond.
I wanna continue Desmond's story.
Okay.
I thoroughly enjoyed Second Son. I think a lot of people didn't, just because it wasn't Cole. A lot of people were angry that it wasn't Cole McGrath. And
They got over that. I thought a lot of people like Second Son.
I hope they did, because I would really like to see a Second Son too. You know, I'd like to continue the story of Desmond and see where he goes and see what other powers he gets, because he's the only conduit that can take people's powers. It's like, that's freaking cool. Like, what else can he do? And I mean, kind of like, you can start the game off that he has all the powers that he had from the beginning, kind of dilute them a little bit, and then like, yeah, well, you kind of do have a moment where you almost die, and you have to start all over. So, I kind of really want to see where that goes.
Okay.
Oh boy, Billy's laughing.
You got one?
Yeah, go for it though.
All right. Toontown 2.
Yeah.
I want that. I would love that. Played the shit out of that game when I was a kid. That's it.
Oh,
I don't know what storyline they would do to it because I don't know.
It's an MMO, so there's not too much of a storyline.
Alright, yeah. Well, I don't know what the general aspect of the world would look like or anything because they aren't sponsored by
HD.
Disney anymore. HD, the pies. But yeah, that game would be fun. They have the.
Uh-oh.
Did I tell you they have the rewritten servers now? These
I think
people
so, yeah.
created the servers that look exactly like it. Well, I applied to be a game moderator because I was bored.
Jesus.
I was bored one summer and they accepted me. So I was a game moderator. And like I would just go on and just like play the game normally like every now and again. And then any incident that happened during that time, like after I logged out, I would have to like obviously deal with it. Like if some kid called somebody else a bad name or something, I would have to like suspend them. And like my first day of doing it, it was free obviously because it's a free created server that they all made. The first day I did it, this one kid, they were in Cashpot HQ, and this one guy, he was like, I don't know, he was trolling him or something. Like every time he lured everybody, he used sound so they'd all wake up. And he was getting real pissed, and he was like, "Stop being a little bitch, you effing," and then N-word. And I was just reading it, and I was like, this kid is like 8 throwing pies at cogs, and he's throwing the F word and the N word at this kid, and I was like, banned, life ban, and I banned him. It was great. I got fired.
I banned this kid for life.
No, I didn't get fired because of that. I don't know. I didn't do it much. Well, like I did it, but like I didn't have a lot of time to do it. And then they were just like, yeah, we're just gonna let you go. And I was like, all right. I was like, you have my email if you need any help. I was like, see ya. Good luck. So yeah, Toontown 2 would be cool. That would be fun, and not have it be a yearly or monthly subscription or anything. Because I remember I asked for like 2 years for my mom to get it for me. She wouldn't get it for me. And then she finally got it for me for a year, and I played the shit out of it all year. And she was like, wow, I was wrong. I thought you weren't going to play it. And I was like, fuck you. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've been throwing pies at faces for days. Sequel I would like is... Oh, crap. I had one. I still have that one.
Cuphead.
The one. No, not Cuphead. I still haven't beaten that one.
Fuck Cuphead.
Though I'll see. Probably there will be a Cuphead too. Shit! Alright. Warcraft 4. Not World. Fuck World. That's another quote too.
They're remastering.
Yeah, that's not a sequel.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong.
I'm just letting you know.
The Lord.
I'm letting you know.
I know. I posted that on Facebook. I said, Dad, it's the fucking dream. Yes, but no, I want to Warcraft 4. Not that I was like super into the story, but it was a fun story. And 3.
Yep.
Sorry.
A lot of lore. A lot of good lore.
And yeah, I just like that. That game 1, 2, 3 were all great. So.
Well, I mean, Frozen Throne could be considered as.
Fuck that. No,
As
I want a
a
full
storyline.
fucking game. Life is Strange already getting a sequel, so no.
I want to... Oh, never mind. It's not my turn.
You can go for it. I gotta still remember what the fuck I just had in my head. Oh, thought of it. The American Wasteland 2. Tony Hawk.
Oh, fuck! I thought of another one.
Tony Hawk American Wasteland 2.
Skate 4.
Amen, brother!
No!
Skate 4.
I want Skate 4.
I don't want Skate 4.
Fuck that.
I want Skate 4.
Skate streams are dead.
Yep. They're dead. You're dead to me.
Fucking
dead.
skate streams.
God. When do you stream Skate? I stream it Friday. Okay,
You wanna do
I'll
a
be
spot
there.
battle?
Nobody's
You wanna
there.
spot battle me? You wanna do a spot battle? Hey, you wanna own the spot? You wanna play skate? Hey.
I only trick line. God. It's a fun game, but man, I can't do
I had
it
fun
with
when we
little
played it
kids.
together.
Yeah.
Because, like, we both were just fucking around.
Yeah.
Just throwing miracle whips around and shit. Like 18 miracle whips at the
Yeah.
Mega Park. And
I
that
don't
was
even
it.
like mayonnaise.
Yep. And then when you pull something cool off, you're like, oh! And then a little kid comes and does a trick line. It's like
It's like
10 times the what you did. It's like, fuck you, kid.
I remember I was playing skate with you guys once, the SKATE. And we were under like that clock tower or something.
Oh god.
And I like went off the edge and I tried to miracle whip off it, and my forehead just slapped off the fucking brick. Because like these guys were just doing like dark flip 360 nollies and shit, like trick lining it, and I was just like, I was like, I just physically can't move my thumb like that. I would do a nice kick flip or maybe a hard flip here and there, but
yeah,
a 360
like
laser
come on,
or
play
something.
the game, play the game the way the game was
Yeah,
designed.
no, fuck Skate 3. But what I was gonna say, what the fuck was I gonna say?
Tony Hawk American Wasteland 2. I want to see that HD theme park.
Storyline.
I want to go to more places.
Oh, I
I want
remember
to see
now.
me and Mindy's kids. No, I don't want to see that. But I really enjoyed the Gang of Misfits. Sorry, that was in that game.
The one thing I really loved about that game is like every time like you would do something in the park or you would earn something, like another piece of the park would add on. Yeah,
and then
like
seeing
that was so cool.
Seeing the end result was so like
it's rewarding.
Yeah. It was like, whoa.
Like you started with a snake line.
And it's all dirt and shit. And
yeah.
Like, all right, well, this sucks.
Then you get a crane.
And then you finally get everything. You're like, oh my god, I actually want to be here now.
Yeah. Like I started and ended that game so many times.
Mm-hmm.
It was such
and
a
all the pro skaters are like skating around it too. So it's like living.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Actually, quite honestly, I miss Skate 1.
I hated Skate 1.
I miss the originality.
Skate 2 was alright.
I miss the originality of Skate 1 and how, like, the entire thing was to get sponsored.
Excuse me.
Like, I miss that.
That's
like,
how all three of the skates were.
No, Skate 3 wasn't like that.
Well, Skate 3 was board sales or something.
Yeah, Skate 3 was being a mogul, which I didn't.
Let's make a story, and then never.
Like, it wasn't fun. I didn't like the story. I didn't like the way it
There was no story.
There was no
No,
story.
you know what I mean.
You had
You
an
know what
opening
missions.
cutscene, and then it was balls.
Yeah. The second one.
It's so true. I haven't even thought about that. But
The second one was a lot like the first one.
I
when
liked
it
the
came-
second one.
Yeah, the second one was cool. I really did enjoy the second
I remember
one.
there was this huge glitch in the second one that me and my friend did. Now he smokes pot and does crack, and I don't hang out with him anymore.
All because of that glitch.
But there was this huge glitch where he like shot himself in the air, and like one day me and him were like playing it until like 3 a.m. in the morning, trying to
Do the glitch
3
again.
a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Trying to do the glitch, and then we finally got it, and we freaked out. His mom came in and yelled at us because we were freaking out at 3 in the morning. But it was worth it because it was cool. We like flew up into the air, and then we landed, and we just like...
I miss a lot of the Tony Hawk games, like when they were actually really good. Like Project 8 was probably the last good one. Like that was literally one of my favorite ones.
Thing is, still around. You can get 'em.
Yeah, but I just wish they.
Ah!
I wish they like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 that came out. Like,
The shit.
yeah, that was atrocious. Like, come on, bro.
It
Like,
had Lil Wayne in it.
I mean, but still, like, come on. Like, you came
it's
from
fine.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater. You came from Tony Hawk Project 8 and Proving Ground, which were actually pretty good games. Proving Ground wasn't the greatest. It was okay. But you came from Project 8 to fucking Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5.
They moved on to shooters. They're like, how does a skateboard work?
Like, Activision, what the hell? Like,
Shooters,
did
bro.
you forget how to make a skateboarding game?
Yes.
Yeah.
And whatever happened to Neversoft? Did they just go out of business when Tony Hawk
They got
stopped?
hard.
Yeah, I guess. I guess they went out of business when Tony Hawk stopped making video games. Like, I miss Neversoft, and I miss that opening scene when that spear would come down and
What'd you
stab
say
the
earlier?
eyeball.
I made her come or something.
I'll wait until people come. Or make people come or something like that. Never saw.
Tachunga!
That's right.
Baku.
Alright, my last one is, I want a Diablo 4.
Mm.
Because
Okay.
I'm bored of Diablo 3. I used to play
You
that.
Talk to the bunnies.
Huh?
They play that shit out of Diablo 3 still.
I played it. I'm not playing it. I don't play it anymore. I used to play it. That used to be my stream setup.
Okay, Neversoft Studios. This company was acquired by Activision in October of 1999. The studio was merged with Infinity Ward on May 3rd, 2014, and was officially made defunct July 10th of 2014. So they're Infinity Ward, so they moved on to shooters. Like I said,
Of course.
sorry. So, Diablo 4.
Diablo 4.
The Chunga. The Chunga 4.
The Return of Machunga.
What's my third?
What's my
Skateboard.
I actually,
You know what? Skate 5.
Honestly-
Skip a sequel.
like,
They need
as
a
much
whole
as much as I want
to work
as
on
much
the
as I
story.
want another skateboarding video game, I'm gonna say I would like BioShock to continue its story. I would like to see what their next installment would be.
Is that really a continuation, though? Because all those are pretty individual stories.
Not the 1 and 2.
Are you... Yeah.
Well,
Just because you're in the same
right.
rapture.
You're right.
They're
It is
different
a different person. I guess I want to see what their next interpretation of who they're gonna be, because I kind of like how
Infinite was such a mindfuck.
yeah, that was really
What?
that was actually really cool.
Oh, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Like I liked the little plot twist.
My head hurt
Yeah,
a lot.
I didn't like the spoiler alert that you had to die. I was like,
Well, I mean,
I thought there was multiple endings. Like, nope, you just die. I was like, so it doesn't matter if I pick the bird or the cage. It doesn't matter if I pick the key or the cage. It's just.
I wouldn't mind another Borderlands too. Fuck
yeah,
it.
I've been waiting on that for.
I think I heard they were making Borderlands 3.
Yeah, sure they are.
And World was a rumor, however long ago. No, that's. I mean, the internet, but no, that's.
Fact check it.
It's been a
No,
rumor for a while.
Yeah,
but
they've
there's
been rumoring
no,
that shit.
2K hasn't said anything.
I doubt they'll do something.
So, I would like to see another BioShock.
It's been half a decade since the last numbered release. Oh, God.
For what Borderlands?
Yeah.
That was.
5 years. Ugh.
It's been 5 years since
Yeah.
the pre-sequel.
Yeah, it's
Since
probably
a
not
numbered
happening.
sequels. I don't know.
They didn't count pre or not. That would be number 2 then.
That was long.
That sounds reasonable. 5 years for number 2. I played the shit out of all of those ones. I played Borderlands 1, and then I got.
So you want another Bioshock, another Borderlands build?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind another Borderlands. They're always fun.
Mm.
I got Borderlands 1 on the Xbox, and then I got the Handsome Collection for the PS4, which had 2 in pre-sequel. So then I did 2, and then I did the pre-sequel, and Claptrap made me hate my life, and then I switched it, and it was a lot more fun.
Mm.
Did you ever play the pre-sequel?
I played a couple levels with Brett for a little while.
It was fucking terrible.
We were just hanging out one day.
Were you the Claptrap thing, or no?
No.
Sequel?
Yeah, you and I were just chilling one day. I'm like, what do you want to do? And you're just like, let's play some Borderlands.
1 that we played.
I thought it was 2
No,
years.
we were on the moon. We had the oxygen.
Oh.
Because that's prequel, right?
Fuck me. I don't remember that, but yeah.
Pre-sequel,
We didn't really do too much. We just got our
Pre-sequel's
oxygen
the
tanks
movie.
and jumped around and shit.
Where-
Then we ate dinner.
I do remember that now, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what fuck I picked.
Didn't you play Claptrap once, or tried to?
I
at
tried
least?
to. I didn't invest super hard into it. Athena was my go-to.
I didn't invest it. I had tried to invest it, but I got to that one boss that's in the cave thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
The
what I'm
rat
talking about?
people. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm planning on streaming all of
It was the first major boss guy, and it was just so.
You
it
gonna
was
do
the
it in
big. It was the big
chronological order?
submarine dude, or the big scuba dude. I think.
Okay.
I think that's what it was.
You gonna do it in chronological order?
1, 2, pre-sequel, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say chronological would be prequel 1, 2.
Depends if chronological storyline or chronological release.
Storyline.
Chronological release. So PC Games Network posted on February 1st, 2018. It's been half a decade since the last numbered release in Gearbox's much-loved open-world first-person shooter series, Borderlands.
Mm-hmm.
That may be long enough for some to believe it is dead and buried, but we have a feeling that Borderlands 3 is on the way. Borderlands 2 raked in high review scores for its compelling shoot-and-loot system, striking art direction, and more than 17 million guns. The series took a slight sideways step with the pre-sequel in 2014, but we are excited to see how a true third installment would take shape. Sure, Borderlands 3 is not officially announced yet, but it's pretty much an open secret that it exists in some form. Mostly from Gearbox CEO Randy Pitchford himself. In fact, at a panel of PAX East 2016, he revealed it's no secret. Obviously, there's going to be another Borderlands. What's more is we have plenty more evidence that suggests the next entry of the series is on its way, and soon. Below you find release date.
I got another one.
Yeah, go for it.
So another one that I would love to see come back, that is it's in a lawsuit right now that EA is trying to win the rights back to it, is NCAA football. I want it back so fucking bad. I loved that game. I would binge play that game. Dynasty,
I almost
Road
said,
to Glory.
I almost said Bully.
What?
Bully.
Oh, I've
Game.
never played.
I heard they were making
It's
a Bully
on
too.
PS4. It's remastered.
I bought it.
No, I heard they were actually making a Bully too.
That might be confirmed.
I don't know if it was just like a
It might have been one of
poster.
their plethora announcements when Red Dead 2 or some shit
Yeah.
was happening.
I think
But,
they've teased it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think they were teasing it. But I would like NCAA football to come back just because I like the way that game plays better than Madden. I don't like Madden. I'm not a huge Madden fan. I don't like the whole salary type bullshit. I'd rather just be like, this is why my school's awesome. You should come play for me, and getting kids to come play for me. Play football for me. Yeah, Billy. Yeah. Make sure Billy doesn't get any dirty thoughts.
Damn. So that's confirmed by Rockstar Insider.
That Bully 2? I had a feeling Bully 2 was a thing.
Rumors.
Rumors.
This is August 29th, 2017. What do you even do in that game? Like that
Bully?
game always,
Bully's mad fun.
It's kind of like
I'm like, why is this popular?
This kid gets put into this school or this private school, and everybody bullies everybody, and then he tries to end the bullying by bullying all the bullies.
Yep.
So you're not just picking, you team up with the nerds and stuff, and then
So it's
you earn respect from the nerds, and then you earn respect from jocks, and then you earn respect from the preppy kid or from the smart kid, or not the smart kids, the some other thing.
Athletes.
Yeah, and then you fight the preppy kids who control the school or whatever.
So it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto.
It's like a high school Grand Theft Auto kind of thing, but like you like there's 4 different sanctions. There's
Oh yeah, you beat the principal too.
Yeah, you fight the principal because the principal's a dick, and like it's just this kid who like doesn't want to be there, and then like he like got put in there for some bullshit reasons, and then you have this one friend who you think he's a friend, and then
Turns on you.
he's a dick, and then you have this other friend who's a real nice guy, but he always gets his ass kicked, and then I don't know, you make out with some girls, you go on some panty raids.
Then someone dies, you kill someone.
You take this girl to a fair, and you gotta impress her on a date. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And then like.
Then you undress her and you have sex with her.
You don't do that. And then, and then her boyfriend or something gets pissed off. Oh, it's the Greasers. That's who the other one was. The Greasers, because they always hang out and smoke cigs down the road. It's a fun game. Fun game.
I've been debating on the PS4.
It's a quick story too.
Really?
It's a quick story. Because there's not. I mean, it's not like a Rockstar like Grand Theft Auto game where like it's a huge world. It's just the school and then the downtown.
I'd like to see a GTA 6 because GTA 5 story was awesome, but I don't know if they could. I don't know if they could outdo it.
Did you see how much money they made
on that online?
Oh my gosh!
Or just the game in general?
Yeah.
Or just the microtransactions in general.
Oh yeah.
The game was so successful. Like people are still like, I'm considering rebuying it and playing it over on Xbox.
Brendan's borrowed my copy on Xbox One that I bought almost 2 years ago, and I haven't really grabbed it back. But I'm like, motherfucker! Just like randomly in my head, like he still has it.
I bought GTA. That was like my first game on PS4. I played it on. It was my last game I had on Xbox, and then my first game I had on PS4. And I still every now and again, like if my friends and I are bored, they'll be like, "Hey, you want to do a random heist?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, why the fuck not?
Yeah,
Let's go shoot some people."
When you had things to do.
Yeah, if you had like a group of people to do, and like you had things you wanted to do.
Yeah, an orgy.
Yeah, nice group of people to just
fuck.
Apartments
are for.
No, I agree. I definitely agree with that, Billy. If there's like if you have a group of friends that like wants to play and do some stuff in it, it's fun.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just.
We made this fun game where like we would get really hammered, like in our game. The characters would get really hammered, and then like 3 of us would be standing in line, and the people who were drinking, they would try to drive down the road as fast as they could and see if they could hit us. And that was really fun because it was just like a bunch of mayhem, and they would run into something else because they were so inherent.
I always love the Top Gun play game. So what it is, it's people in cars, and they're trying to just get across the map to another point.
Oh, I've seen that.
In jets.
I've seen
like
that.
racing, like flying over.
I've seen that. I've seen Node play that. It looks a lot of fun.
And then like I've been watching Achievement Hunter they still do.
Oh, they always play GTA all the time.
Like the races that they do and stuff like that. There's transform races where you constantly change vehicles and shit like that.
Speaking of them, have you seen them do how I found out about them is they play horse for Halo 3. And it was when like you could go into that big giant place and forge and just create a whole bunch of stuff. And they would go into actual other people's forges, and people would send it to them like, oh, we'll play this one, we'll play Pig, and literally it's like you have to go from here to here without touching this, and you gotta land on all fours, or you gotta do all this, you gotta do this. I remember them playing that, and that was so freaking awesome to watch. Like they would get the whole entire office to do it, or it would just be Jeff and him, or
love when Jeff freaks out.
Yeah. I love Rage Quit. That's
like
absolutely
Michael.
My favorite.
You should watch him and Gavin do their stuff together.
Oh God. Michael absolutely hates Gavin.
They do a show together. It's really great.
Hey Michael, you and Gavin are gonna do a show. Fuck! I can see it now.
Did you ever watch the Minecraft games way back when?
The
Let's Plays?
doing some newer ones called Sky Factory. I've watched like highlights of it.
They used to like way back, like I was in middle school or high school or something.
Like when it first came out?
Yeah, it was like Let's Play Minecraft, and like they would make, Jeff would create like a Minecraft game like inside the Minecraft game.
Yeah.
And they would play, and then whoever like won would get a Tower of Pimps, a golden Tower of Pimps, and it was just 4 golden blocks on a piece of obsidian.
There's an episode where Gavin was writing his name on it, and he wrote gay. Because he thought they're like, what the fuck is this?
Imagine the guy who made that and now, like,
he's retired. Microsoft bought it.
Yeah, Microsoft bought it for so much. He's just like, sure, why not? And now Microsoft has made it amazing.
Yeah.
Like, my roommate he bought an Oculus, and he was playing Minecraft VR last night.
Pretty cool. So that's what games we want as sequels.
Minecraft 2.
We went through a lot of fucking tangents tonight. Well, that's going to wrap up episode 17 of Wait, What Are We Talking About, the podcast. You can watch live over on twitch.tv/Enigma9011 like some people are doing right now, like Shonen 111, Rainbow Kaleidoscope, Pancake Bay, and Lady Killer Bunny. Join in on the chat, join in the discussion, things like that. And maybe we'll do a viewer topic if there's low numbers of us. But thank you guys for hanging out. You can check this out later, a little bit condensed on youtube.com, searching Enigma9011.
Enigma 911.
Enigma. Unchunga.
Enigma.
911.
Uchugama.
I'd like to thank John and Billy for joining me today. Remember, you can join us on the Twitch channel Monday through Saturday. We're playing various games along with the podcast, which you can catch every first and third Saturday of the month. All right, and I believe that's it. All right, guys, peace out.